Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Forward Therapy. My name is Kelly Troutman. I'm a certified hand therapist. And today I wanted to show you how to make this very common splint, the Gauntlet pattern, because when I first saw this, it totally boggled my mind. I could not understand how this could potentially go onto a thumb and make a short opponent's splint. So again, I don't normally use 1/8 material for this splint, but it's just a scrap that I had. So that's what I'm using. And yeah, just to give you guys an idea. So right now I have it kind of looks like a little spaceship. When we're looking at the position of the hand and the way that the splint goes, sometimes, I think I learned this. I can't remember exactly who used to say this, but a therapist I used to work with would always say Pac-Man eats the hand. So you're going to kind of place it in that type of alignment. And then this piece here, this long part, is going to come up the thumb. So you'll see that in just a minute. Let me get this piece heated up. And just a apology in advance. I am splinting one-handed, so that sometimes looks a little bit wonky or the angle gets a little bit weird. So I do apologize for any of that. But I think we are just about ready with the material. I think that should be warm enough. Okay, so again, we've got our little Pac-Man mouth, right? That guy is going to eat the palm of the hand and the back of the hand like this, okay? So you're already starting to see it take shape, right? And obviously, this is going to look really ugly right now. But we just want to bring these, oh, good Lord. Okay, this one is tough to make on yourself. Okay, but again, it's not going to be perfect, but just to give you guys the idea. Wow, this is really, really bad. Okay, there we go. God, this is just a terrible, absolutely terrible splint. Yeah, I'm going to try that again. Let's redo that. Good Lord. That did not go well. Okay, redo. Like I said, splinting on your own when you have one hand is interesting. But that's okay. This is just to learn. So obviously this is not like a professional demonstration. If, I'm not trying to make anything fancy. I just want you guys to be able to try it at work on a patient or on a coworker or colleague so that you can get the idea of how these work. And then when you practice it, obviously it's going to go a lot better. But okay, again, let's try and get a little better coordination this time. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So again, this piece should come around and contour here. Wow, I'm just doing a terrible job. But you guys get the idea. That's what matters. And then again, I will have my patient come into kind of the position I want them in. Obviously, I didn't do a great job here. Please, I swear I don't splint really ugly like this on a patient. Oh, sorry. I would never, ever give a patient a splint that looks this ugly. But you guys get the idea. And normally what I do is instead of crossing the back piece over the front, I normally take the front piece over the back, but I just couldn't quite get it the right way one-handed. So it's okay. It is what it is. And that is kind of how the gauntlet style splint will work. Again, you want to really mold this better than I did, like really mold that to their palmar crease. Obviously I would trim this off. This piece, I normally would want it to be a little bit longer. The material just got kind of stretched funky. And then the Velcro is going to just attach those two pieces right here, hold it on. You could round the edge here if you wanted to as well. And obviously I would trim this so it's even, and it's obviously a little too wide for my thumb just because I couldn't get a good fit on myself. But again, just to give you the idea, what this would look like. These gauntlet styles are usually what I will make for ligament instability. So someone who's had an UCL or a RCL sprain, or they've had surgery and they're past kind of that initial casting phase, and this surgeon wants continued support for several weeks. These are usually a really good option. I like to make them with thinner material. My personal preference, this is not sponsored, by the way, but my favorite material is probably Prism microperforations in black. It's this really nice light material. It contours really well to the hand, and people really like it. It's very comfortable. This would not be the ideal material personally for me. This is a 1/8 material, and I don't think I would use this for someone. But again, just to show you the idea, and hopefully that helps.